Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar, who really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Haaland. Messi, look at the space here, and he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Climbs up big! And kept out by the... Oh, given away. Šeško. He has found the way through.
Šeško really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Eric Garcia. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Haaland. Manchester United finding their passes. Showing good feet. Turns and goes back. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that was his 20th goal for this team. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's made its way to him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Petit. Neymar powering forward here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And they've got a throw. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly proves he's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. This looks promising. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chris, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Petit. Messi. Cristiano, chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy the...
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Upamecano. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Eric Garcia in towards the backs. Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. And it's Doué. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Hernandez. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bernal gets a foot in here. Casemiro. Šeško. Petit. And here's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Manchester United were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good play on the left-hand side here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? That is lovely. Oh, there's a probing ball. Casemiro. And Bernal. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. And he's taking no chances there. Referee has just said play on. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he get onto this? The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thinks about the shot. Bullish header! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's running through. He's in a great position here. And this is Messi. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. O'Reilly did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard. Haaland. Bernal. Šeško. Now they can break here. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly going full tilt down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Cisco! It's in! Botafogo have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's a fine interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball swung in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Back in once more. Tries to get it clear, and they can counter here. Beckham takes control of it, and he's on the move. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Haaland, and the shot's on here. And the shot! It's a goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking for options for movement. Eric Garcia receives it in a wide position. Oblak deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, nicely intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a threatening ball. And that has been clubbed away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Steaming on goalwards. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hazard with chance! Goal! Manchester United! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely feet. Messi. He's having a go! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa, he's got away. Decent chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Has a look and place it forward. Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Haaland. Hazard receives it. It's Hazard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, they can break here. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aims beyond the defence. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bale. He's on it. Can he get away? Great ball, and he takes a shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That has not gone well. Pelé has good running with the ball. Now it's Messi, and he's away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Haaland is onto this. David Villa. And this is Pele. That's a delicate pass. And he shoots! That's another chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beckham. Spread it left. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale stood his ground strongly.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Sneijder. He's in a great position here. And he's cut it out. And the first half is done. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. De Ligt. Beckham. Sneijder. And it's Pedri. Now it's Villa. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And they win it back again. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is having a shot! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Hazard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Beckham. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pelé. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé providing an outlet on that flank. David Villa goes steaming for... David Villa!
Substitutions taking place.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. And it's made its way to him. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.